All right, guys, we're gonna start off here with a replay of against Adam. I've been getting a lot of requests on just things you need to do against that deck. Interactions you need to take, precautions you need to have in mind when you're doing certain plays. So we're gonna start off with Adam. All right. Show book for that too. Alright, so he has full combo. As you see, I have Nibiru and I have Dark Ruler and I have Ghost Ogre. At this point, I'm kind of assuming I'm probably going to hold the Nibiru. Yeah, I'll hold the Nibiru. Because I have Dark Ruler. If that happens, if you draw Nibiru, Dark Ruler, you'd rather just save the Nibiru for, like, if you don't OTK, or you're not going to OTK them. And you just save it for when they try to start their OTK, your Nibiru on their second turn. Save the Dark Ruler for your turn. So just save the hand traps, man. Hand traps, period. If you open hands with hand traps and Dark Ruler, just save your hand traps, because you have Dark Ruler. Alright, so we start off with that. So here I was trying to bait out. So this guy's pretty smart. He made Dweller with Attack of Crusader. So you don't want to just all willy-nilly do your Mekk-Knight plays until this problem is resolved. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to bait it out by attacking it. I was not going to let the attack go through. I was trying to see if he was going to chain anything. He didn't, so I'm just going to chain Purple to search. Pretty much trying to bait it out. That's all we're trying to do. Bait out this book of Moon Effect. Alright, so we baited it out. So the way we baited it out, we summoned blue. Also, if you know, because there are a couple decks out there that can book your stuff. If you know something's about to get booked, you always want to summon it under your extra monster zone, either or, because Spectrum Supreme can send cards, and you're going to keep in mind that when you do your plays, Supreme is going to send it to someone back from the deck, or Lib even can spin back. But just keep in mind when you do plays like that. Keep that in mind. So like I said, we saved the Nibiru. So like I said, we couldn't OTK him, but we had the Dark Ruler. And we saved the Nibiru as we should. So now that he's on his second turn, if he tries to OTK again, I mean this time we have the Nibiru. You gotta save your stuff, man. Alright, so goes to Cerberus, pops Blue Sky. Cool. So right there, he spun my memory. I didn't chain it because if I chained it, I couldn't summon Nibiru. But at this point, I'm like, well, Nibiru's gonna resolve for sure because he's going well over 5 seconds. So we're in the clear. Yep. Here. Summons the block. Everything goes back. I now have full combo because I have Piercing, Purple, Blue, a back row because of Chalice. You know, all the works. Yep. Red pop. Can't destroy my card effects. I didn't realize that later. And your Lib is always going to, no matter what turn you're in, no matter what. If you're playing against Adam, 90% of the time, Lib, when you use the Grave Effect, is going to spin back Block Dragon. That's how they keep regenerating their blessings. So always keep that in mind, guys. You're always going to spin back the Block Dragon. You don't want to spin back stuff like Borlo Savage or Appaloosa, because then you're just giving them access to that again. You're always going to spin the Block Dragon. Alright, so that game's over. So he makes me go first. Of course, I side and go first cards, but did not draw two. This is one of my least favorite things that I draw every once in a while. I hate drawing Waking with Imperm because I like to keep the Imperm in my hand. Like, they made me go first and I didn't draw side, but I draw Imperm. I don't like setting it. Keep that in mind, guys. Just keep it in your hand. They can just pop it and it could just hit them unexpectedly throughout the combo. But if you draw Awaken, you have to set the Imperm because can't set waking and keep imperm in hand. You know what I'm saying? That's just bad. So unfortunately, I have to set both. I'm pretty sure this game I scoop it up. You know what's funny in this scenario? I promise you, I can almost guarantee that if I see he drew Cosmic, I can almost guarantee if I didn't set the Imperm, he would have just Cosmic this weekend. So I would have been good regardless. That's hindsight though. That is hindsight. That's a habit I'm not trying to get into. Alright, so game 3. So I scoop it up. Game 3, I choose to go first. I slide in all my go first cards. And yeah, I see 1, 2, 3 of them. Let me just play Yu-Gi-Oh from there. He also has the Cosmic again. He has the Imperm. See how this plays out. So I set the goes in. I set the Synctum. I set the Trap Trick. So we have to take this one cautiously. Let's see. Go summon. So we always whenever Adam they summon an Adam Emancipator, you always want to, if you have access to Scythe, you always want to Scythe before they activate the effect because they can always hit Quackhammer Guardian off a whim. So you just want to preemptively do that. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. So fortunately, he did not hit one, so we were good regardless. But you still have to do that. It's the right play. You have to do that. So now he attacks. He's getting rid of the columns. And now we just play Mekk-Knight from here. So Cosmic's my stuff away. So now I tribute summon. He green. I attempt to activate purple. He negates it with Imperm, it looks like. Yep, negates it with Imperm, but it's fine because we still have 2 of our side deck cards. Close the match absolutely kills his deck. Yep. So again, I preemptively activate my purple because he goes Seeker, I have no way to negate it, and he can hit Guardian off the top. Purple starts my entire engine, so I want to make sure I know shit for sure or resolve. I want to make sure no shit I resolve this purple so I can start my engine. So I just shotgun it as soon as he summons that because I don't want him to hit a Quackhammer Guardian. So he whiffs. He 100% whiffs. He attempts to clear his board. Summons the block in defense. Didn't even have to flip my floodgates. You know, full combo. This game from here. All we gotta do is spin back the block dragon yet again. Game's just over, man. Yep. Slowly but surely we get there. That's a good example of what to do against Adam. Here's another good example of Adam. Pretty spicy, pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Alright, so he has full combo as you see. I have Imperm, Dark Roller. Okay. So like I said earlier, if you draw Dark Roller, there's no need to use your hand traps. Just save them because Dark Roller just clears the entire board. Everything is fine. Let them exhaust their resources. Just keep doing you, man. So yep, we're still doing full combo. Lottie-dottie, you've seen it before. This is awesome, guys. I actually love this deck. Adam is really cool. It's gonna be sad to see it go. One of my favorite combo decks that came out. So unique. So it's such a very unique deck. But you know what our favorite deck is. Alright, so here I just shotgun 2 Imperms. So I already have full combo because I have purple, but I want to resolve every card in my hand. So I just use it 2 Imperms so I can use Product Extravagance. So I negate the Block Dragon and the Herald. He negates, first I try to negate Herald, he negates it with Block Dragon, then I try to negate the Herald, and he just lets it resolve. So now we can resolve our Problem Extravagance. Alright, so off the rip, I remember this game. Off the rip, I immediately forgot that Appaloosa was on the board, so I activated purple, completely forgetting to activate Dark Roller. But as you can see, it's literally fine because I have blue sky in the hand already. So we didn't activate Dark Roller more. Alright, we summon blue for 2. What do you do? I don't know how that works. It's just game from there. Oh yeah, I also made another mistake in this matchup. You're gonna see here very, very soon. I remember. So I start clearing cards. Search, yep, search the memory because we already had the secrets. Now here, I link the live away, and what did I say earlier? Always spin back the block dragon. For some reason, for some odd reason, I didn't spin the block dragon. Yeah, I just literally forgot. Hey man, we're all human. So yeah, he now tribute summon. So now another mentality you guys should have of going against Adam is, okay, cool, I cleared the board. Now your next contingency is to like be cautious of negates. So when in terms of negates, you gotta think about what's already been used. Appaloosa's gone. I consider IP a negate because it's a form of destruction, but not on their turn. That's gone. Willow Savage, gone. So what's the other card that they summon that negates or clear boards? So the two cards you have to worry about is Axis Cold Talker and the water Adamantipator. More so the water Adamantipator because that card actually negates. Cold Talker, he destroys, but you can preemptively. I mean, after they resolve the effect of Access Code to game on resolution, you can just flip secrets and then they won't be able to do anything. But with the water Adamantipator, you have to preemptively do your stuff because as soon as they hit the board, they can negate the secrets. So as soon as you see that you have an opportunity to prevent that, like as soon as they get a level 8 on board, then you preemptively flip your secrets. All right, so still there's no threat on the board, right? All right, but now cool, boom. Driver's level 6, researcher's level 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. Researcher's a tuner. So now we have to preemptively flip secrets because if we don't, he'll summon the water one. I'll try to flip secrets and he'll negate it, and then we just lose because he can just bounce the max. He can just do a bunch of wazoo stuff. So cool. We activate the secrets, right? Now we summon it here because boom, Avermax is already negating this column, right? Can't summon it here because he's not synchroing over 8 with Willow Savage or Link summoning. Same here, like there's no point in summoning it there. There's nothing he can synchro summon into to get rid of Block Dragon, and if he Link summons, it's going to be right here. Same thing right here. Like Siphon Driver's not doing anything right there, right? But Researcher, not only is Researcher in front of the extra monster column, if he goes into any link, it'll also be negated. So this is the best spot. Usually this is the best spot to summon your preemptive secrets, is in front of the extra monster zone. And cool, now he summons the Seeker in front of Avermax. Alright, like I said, so he link summons. Now he's locked. Nothing in this column. Where we go. So he attempts to activate Seeker, not realizing that Avermax is a Mekk-Knight, so it'll be negated. Alright, so now he summons what I told you about, the water Adamantipator. But our secrets is already face up, so we can negate it at any point. Alright, now he activates the water one, right? So what you want to do, so scenarios like this, like what you move matters, guys. Like there's no, like I preach this all the time. Mekk-Knight isn't a forgiving deck. Once you like misplay or do something out of order, there's always a chance you could lose. So not only do we play around Ogre right here, we also take note of the fact that he's locked in this column, right? So he's on a Union Carrier. Can't use his link material to turn you link summon it. That means he can only summon in this column, right? So I can proudly, like without a dot on my heart, move this Avermax because I know this column cannot be used, right? Because how do you get over the secrets? You summon to columns that Mekk-Knights aren't in, right? He cannot summon to this extra monster zone, so I can move this Avermax. Like like easily. So I'll go Indigo, target area max, move it in front of the Emancipator, then that's negated. Alright, he forgets that he can only attack area max. He realizes that he's in a lot, and he scoops it up. Game 1 is over. Cool. Alright, he makes me go first in game 1. And you know what we do. We decide on our go first cards. So this is another scenario that comes up a lot when you side correctly and you see your side. You'll draw like a Sanctum or like Awakened Dragon or something, and you'll have memory. So what you want to do is you want to activate. I see a lot of mistakes. One of the big mistakes people do is they're going first. They don't have Gear Suit. They'll just set the memory, set like a Sanctum, and like pass. What you want to do is you want to make sure you know shit to have the opportunity to activate the Sanctum. Not only that, you want to bait out Ash so that Sanctum will resolve. They know memories in your deck, and they know it starts your entire engine. So if they have the Ash, you're going to Ash it. So standby. Remember to activate in standby phase, because whatever you summon, you want it to resolve, and you don't want to lose to Valor. You rather lose to Infinite, get the Infinite out their hand, right? So they can't use it in your Scythe. So you activate memory, standby phase, summon. So memory resolves. That means we can already assume he doesn't have Ash. All right. I'll summon the purple. Activate effect. Doesn't get Ash. Okay, cool. He no shit does not have Ash. Cool, right? So we search Gear Suit. So we drew the Golden match, but we have Sanctum. So there's a chance that we might not even have to flip the Golden match. With that being said, normal summon Gear Suit is still a possibility. But at the same time, we might have to use the Gears. We might have to use the Golden match. So you do not want to normal summon the Gear Suit, because you don't want to lock yourself into darks, and then you lose your purple and blah blah blah. You see the problem there. So we'll just keep it on our hand. At the end of the day, you can discard for Morningstar. It's absolutely fine. You got 2 more in your deck. Alright, so now, like I said before, as soon as they summon Adam, you want to preemptively activate the Sanctum so that they don't hit Quackhammer or Guardian, and then they can just negate the Scythe. And what do you know? He hits the Guardian, so cool. Guardian's on the board, we activate Scythe. We activated the Scythe already, so he's already blocked. Alright. Now again, this isn't an OTK deck, this is mid-range, control the game. We're not worried about OTK, we're gonna resolve all our stuff, so we'll just go straight to battle, get rid of his negate, and then we'll start our combo, right? So we know some of the Gear Suit, send you know what, World Chalice, the good card. Now going into our Link 2 Lib. Now Lib is most likely going to spin the magical Millfield because we have Infinite and we want to be able to target. So we're going to take that into account. I'm going to search blue, search green for later. Summon Lib, summon Star. Star chilling. Hey, remember guys, always make Star. In that scenario, that also comes up a lot. When you're not going into Air Max, you're just going straight into Morningstar without the Lib. Always make Star chilling 1, Lib chilling 2. Always. So that your Morningstar doesn't get negated. Again, we already know he doesn't have Ash, but still you gotta play around it. Alright. So we saved the succession. There's no point in using it right now. We already have multiple gates, we have floodgates. Like, there's no point to overextend. Alright, so we summon the Scythe. So as soon as he summons, I don't want him to summon any crazy XYZ or I don't know, a Link. So as soon as he summons, I summon the Scythe in defense. So the reason why we do that, the reason why I summon it in defense, you don't want to lose to another reason why I allow him to have a monster on board. You don't want to lose the evening match or lightning storm. So you summon Scythe in defense, because if you summon an attack, then just go into battle, attack Scythe with both their monsters, main phase 2, activate lightning storm, activate evening match or something, right? And then you may be wondering, well, you have Morningstar in attack position, so he'll be able to do that regardless. That is not true. This is why we always make sure we have access to purple in terms of memory. So they try the same thing. All you have is Morningstar on the field. You activate memory, it summons your Mekk-Knight in defense, which is going to be purple. Then you activate purple, target Morningstar, banish the Morningstar, search something else for the next turn. And now all you have is a monster in defense position, so they cannot and will not kill their own monsters so that they can lightning storm you, or so that they can evenly match you. It's a very, very crucial play that comes up a lot. Alright, so now he summons block, in phase, do the stuff, research. And this game's pretty much over from here, guys. You already see the advantage. That was just going to be gained. It was too much. Too much, man. We're just going to keep loop. We didn't even need to flip our goals in match here, guys. We were just going to keep looping our scythe. Just keep on looping it with secrets. Alright, so yeah, that'll pretty much sum up the replays for now. This is a new thing I'm trying. I'm going to do a bunch of these for like I said, I'm going to do more meta relevant matchups for you guys, so you guys can know the interactions and routes you need to take against certain decks like Adamant's Pair, Numeron, Eldritch, Solomon Blade, literally, you know, all the matchups that just keep coming up for all you guys, and you're asking me questions on what you should do or what you shouldn't do. And yeah, I'm just gonna do the replays for you guys, especially for those that don't visit my Twitch. For those that don't already know, I am on Twitch, playing against all these decks. You get to see, you know, hands-on, one-on-one live of what I do, what routes I take against those decks. So I suggest you just come take a look, man. My Twitch is Column King. I'll have it in the description box below. Yeah, we just have a good time on there. You get to see what to do against all the matchups, man. We play everything, even Rogue. We finally fought through the the low ranks, so we're higher ranked now. So now we're not getting matched up against, I don't know, Skull Servants all the time, like or Mystic Mindburn. We play against meta like majority of the time. So you get to see the interactions I take. It's very good for your knowledge. I've received a bunch of feedback on how it's helped a lot of players that are coming into pure Mekk-Knights. So yeah, suggest you give that a look. Like I said, it's going to be in the description box below. Column King, same as my YouTube. Yeah, man, it's going to be good. I suggest you look it up, man. All right, yeah, but with that being said, take it easy, guys, man. I appreciate your support. So stay tuned for the next videos of replays.